Los Angeles is burning and the scenes are apocalyptic. There are 3 major fires at the time of this recording which have managed to scorch over 40,000 acres of land. Over 12,000 houses and buildings have been destroyed, and that has prompted the evacuation of over 100,000 people. Some of those who are still living in the area without water and electricity. They talk about constantly smelling the ashes, almost like they are living near a burning pyre. So what led to this? Who is to be blamed? Most importantly, is there a guarantee that we will not see these scenes repeat again? I'm Ananya Datta for Hindustan Times. Let's get started. Now, California is no stranger to summer wildfires, but this January outbreak is an extreme outlier. Firefighters got a temporary break over the weekend, but wind speed is going to pick up pace this week. The speed is expected to reach 113 kilometers per hour. That's about the speed of a normal train. Official predictions say more than 7.7 million people will face critical fire weather conditions today. It has become a never-ending game of whack-a-mole. Where one fire is stopped, another one appears.
Right now, at least from the LAFD side, we're focused on 2 things: containing the fires and saving lives and protecting property. With the impending winds, we got to pay really close attention to this.
These winds, combined with low humidities and low fuel moistures, will keep the fire threat in all of Los Angeles County very high.
Locals are relying on applications like Watch Duty. It is helping them track the fires in real time and then understand how far the fire is from their homes. Community groups have popped up to help those evacuated and in need of shelter. Let me get you some perspective about Los Angeles. It is the 3rd richest city in the United States after New York and San Francisco. With its booming entertainment and technology industry, its private wealth amounts to $1.5 trillion. It has some very wealthy neighborhoods like Beverly Hills and Malibu. So unfortunately, the sympathy towards the rich suffering has been mixed. Los Angeles Lakers head coach J.J. Redick lost his home in the fire. Actor Mel Gibson's home was completely brought down to the ground. Rosie O'Donnell posted a video showing damaged structures along the Pacific Coast Highway. She says that her home was quote-unquote gone. Paris Hilton said that she evacuated her home in Malibu before it was reportedly lost in the fire. A list of other celebrities have taken to their social media accounts to narrate their ordeal. While the threat of climate-related issues are the same for the rich and the poor, the impact is different. Nothing against Paris Hilton, but she has the luxury to cope with the burning in another of her mansion, all while common people count their leftover belongings.
I'm standing here in front of my home, or what was my home. It burned down to the ground a few days ago in the Palisades fires. And you see, this is a lemon that I salvaged from my lemon tree. I'm going to make lemonade out of this. I'm going to rebuild. We're going to be stronger as a community. We're going to be better.
Grew up in Hastings Ranch, have never seen anything like this. Absolutely just devastating.
We're all in pain, and you can't just sit around when people are in pain. You have to get up and do something, and every single person has something to give, and they're all giving what they can.
The damage and economic loss at $135 billion to $150 billion. The governor says it is shaping to be the worst natural disaster in the U.S. history in terms of just the costs associated with it. It all comes down to money, and Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass has come under fire for slashing the budget of LA Fire Department. She approved a budget with a $17.6 million reduction.
This is a time for vigilance and action, not speculation. This is a time for Angelenos to come together, united, to protect themselves and their families, and also each other.
Responding to that is the government chief, Christian Crowley. She says that she had asked the city council for more personnel. Instead, Bass cut 61 fire department positions. Then there is politics. You see, California is a democratic state, and it has been for the last 32 years. So the Republicans have hopped on a bandwagon to discredit the Blues in power. Mayor Bass was on a trip to Ghana when the fire broke out, and upon arrival, she was hounded for answers.
For being absent while their homes were burning? Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor? Have you nothing to say today?
Can you back up? I appreciate it.
Have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today? Elon Musk says that you're utterly incompetent. Are you considering your position? Madam Mayor, have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today who are dealing with this disaster? No apology for them? Do you think you should have been visiting Ghana while this was unfolding back home?
Ma'am, hold on 1 second.
Madam Mayor, just a few words for the citizens today as you return to deal with the catastrophe.
65,196. That's how many signatures a petition on change.org calling for Bass to resign. The Governor, Gavin Newsom, has promised a full investigation in what happened. But that hasn't stopped the President-elect Donald Trump from slamming the Democrats for the destruction. Firefighters in some areas are dealing with low water pressure and some hydrants producing no water. Some experts believe that because of the sheer scale of the incident, it won't be surprising for water levels to take a hit. But Trump had other reasons. In a Truth Social post, he said that the governor refused to sign the water restoration declaration put before him that would have allowed millions of gallons of water from excess rain and snow melt from the north to flow daily into many parts of California. And where there is Trump, there is also Elon Musk. The billionaire has blamed DEI for the fires, diversity, equity and inclusion, all because the fire department's head Crowley is the first woman and LGBTQ+ chief to lead the team. One lesson that climate change teaches us time and again is that no one is coming to save humans. We call this upon ourselves, and one has to identify the problem before solving it. Yesterday was already late, and today they are playing politics. And tomorrow, a climate change denier will be in charge of the United States.